You're acting like a reporter with a...
I am a reporter.
Yeah, okay.
You want to see my press credentials?
I want your press credentials.
Hey, here's my press credentials.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so who are you with?
Right now I'm representing myself, and I'm representing the folks at Rise and Resist who have been trained
so Rise
to
and
be
Resist.
marshals today.
How much do they pay you to wear this vest?
Absolutely nothing.
Really?
So you're hearing a dialogue between independent journalist Nate Friedman, who says he's on a mission to expose left-wing protesters. He's taken it upon himself to attend some of these protests for liberal causes and speak with those in attendance.
So as you just saw there, Friedman pressed a protester on what organization she is with. And from there, he looked into the background. Watch this.
So I did some digging, and the woman trying to stop my interview is named Karen Shaw. She is a professional protester. I found her at almost 100 different protests. Let's look at her portfolio, shall we? Here's her outside Trump Tower saying TikTok time's up. Here's her saying ban guns, not drag. Amazing. This is her telling us that lies have consequences. She is also very passionate about abortion. Even in the video right now, she's just wearing a hat that says abortion on it. The company that is paying people like Karen for a second job as a professional protester. And the donation link to give you money is just ActBlue, which is the fundraising platform for the Democrat Party.
All right, Nate Friedman is the independent journalist uncovering all of this. He has 247,000 subscribers on YouTube. He joins us right now in studio. Great to see you here. All right, so let's talk about this woman. How did you track her down? Does she stand for something, or does she stand for absolutely everything, it seems like?
Yeah, well, she's at about every single left-wing protest in New York City. So she recently unprivated her Instagram after I exposed her. She dealt with it for a while, she privated it, and then she unprivated it. Then I made one more video about her, and she privated it again. But before she privated her Instagram, I screen recorded it, and just about every photo in the last 30 photos is her at protests. So she puts her portfolio there for hire, as you could say.
Okay, I think right now I was trying to see on Instagram, she's currently private.
Yes,
so
currently
it goes back and forth, Nate, as you mentioned.
Yes.
But I checked out riseandresist.org, and just, on the homepage, they describe themselves as a non-violent direct action group committed to opposing, disrupting, and defeating any government act that threatens democracy, equality, and our civil liberties. So I guess that's pretty wide-ranging, right? If she's appearing at other events and protests, is she just someone who has a lot of free time? Or you believe that there's some incentive behind her?
Yeah, there's some incentive, and she's a manager at Lincoln Center Theater, and that's a beautiful theater. That's just a little less beautiful knowing that. But I like how they say that it's non-violent when they carry signs saying 8647 and by any means necessary. There's obvious violent rhetoric behind it, and they're also, the folks at Rise and Resist are always the ones following me, preventing me from doing interviews with protesters who actually want to speak with me. They just try to stop them from speaking with me, yeah.
It's interesting when you pressed her on who she's with. Yeah. She seemed to do this. Let's watch the soundbite here. She interrupts your questioning. Watch.
So the reason that...
Can you shut up? It's so annoying.
So Stephen Miller fired all the ICE people who were in, and he has a quota, which is what the Nazis did, and he just wants rounding them up. Round up 3,000 people a day. Round them up. Round them up. He doesn't care.
But they committed a crime.
No, they
Why
did
are you
not.
touching it?
They did not. They did not. No, they did not.
I mean, Nate, she brings a kazoo to try to interrupt your interviews where you're trying to dig for a little, find out what they actually stand for and who they're with. And what was your takeaway from all of that?
It's extremely odd behavior. I mean, it seems like a mental illness to blow a kazoo in someone's face who has agreed to do the interview. This woman, she recognized me. The one I was interviewing there, she recognized me. And she's like, we hate what you do. I said, let's talk about it. As my friend Charlie used to say, let's have a conversation about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Just want to have some dialogue here, and that's obviously interrupted. I noticed the right-wing troll arrow. Is that just sort of their common tactic to dissuade people from speaking to folks like you?
Yes, I'm yet to find the print shop, but those are at basically every single
and the vests,
protest.
They all kind of match?
Yeah, probably Amazon. That's simpler, but the right-wing troll, that seems more custom.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.